September 15, and we are hard at work on our anniversary. It's our 22nd wedding anniversary today, and we are working with plants. Here we are in the front yard. Going to put in how many plants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 more plants. So we're gonna let you see our progress. Lots to do.
They're big bushes. They're little now, so we're planting things like beautyberry and Texas sage. What else?
A wild coffee.
Wild coffee.
A coral bean.
And what's that? Firebush.
One more firebush.
All of these things get to be upwards of 4 to 6 feet and as wide. So we're trying to visualize. We have a lot of these plants already, so we know how big they get, and we want this front bed full. But we're trying to visualize how full it's going to be. So
yeah, got to figure out placement now.
Yeah. So we'll get started. Sad little Texas sage. I was watering it every day in pot, and I didn't realize with this nursery soil it had been absorbing too much water, has been sitting on its roots, so it's got some dead parts. So I'm taking out as much soil as I can from around its roots, and it's going in straight sand loam, so it'll have good drainage if it can make it. So we'll cross our fingers this little guy will make it. See how it's gray in around here? That's, I think, from rotten roots, from just sitting in too much water. So we'll see, we'll give it a shot.
We hear chickens in the background.
That's a squeaky rooster.
Roosters. It's not ours, we promise. We only have hens. So next up is the wild coffee. This is our second variety of wild coffee. The first one is, what was it, a Caribbean?
Yeah, I think so.
The Caribbean variety.
That one was something nervosa. Well, that's coffee. I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is the shiny coffee.
Yeah.
It gets red berries that the birds love.
6 feet tall?
And yeah, like 4 to 6 feet tall. And let's see what else we have. You just planted the beautyberry.
Berry.
Got to get it settled. And then the last one is called the coral bean. And it produces red flowers on stalks. And what do the birds eat the berries for this one too?
I don't remember. That one flowers in the spring, and it gets purple or brown seed pods, I think purple seed pods, with bright red berries that are poisonous. So do not touch the berries of this fruit.
Yeah. Has interesting foliage. They're kind of triangle shaped.
And hummingbirds love them.
Oh yes, it's supposed to be a hummingbird magnet.
And these are all native except for the Texas sage.
Yeah, natives except Texas sage. We are sweating to the oldies today. Whew.
This is what we do on our anniversary.
Oh, there's a big root. I'll get the axe.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big one.
All right, getting ready for the last hole. And look, these are true garden hands. At least we're washable though.
No clean nails here.
Here by our bird bath in the front, we have a suet feeder, and it's empty. The birds and the squirrels take care of this really quickly. We keep our suet in the refrigerator. Keeps it cold and keeps it from falling apart. You just stick it right in there. Give the birds a little snack. We get woodpeckers and blue jays and titmice. And let's see, there is a pair or a little family of brown thrashers that also come here to this little front bed. They like the beauty berries. You can see here, look at the purple beauty berries are getting ripe. They enjoy that, and they enjoy scrubbing around here in the leaf and the underbrush, getting food, and it's fun to watch right here out the front. This is our front walk here, and we can watch from our window as we have our coffee in the morning. We're all done planting for today. This is the left side of our yard that was already done and has started to grow up and get big. But this is what we put in. Starting here with a Texas sage. It has kind of gray-green foliage and should grow up to be a nice big shrub. This is one that is not native, but it does very well here. It is native to Texas, and Texas is very similar growing conditions to Florida. Then next up is another variety of firebush. This one has good nectar flowers for pollinators and for hummingbirds. And then also you can see this one even has a little bit of has a little black berry. Birds like this also. This will grow up. We have another one over on the other side of the yard, and it grows up to be probably almost 7 feet tall. So you can see that's going to fill in here next to the maple tree and fill in nicely right here. All right, another one, a native that we have quite a few of. In the background is one that's a beauty berry with the purple flowers. So it has flowers, purple berries. It has flowers early and then purple berries, and that will grow up to be nice and a good size. Then we have our coffee, our wild coffee. These grow well in kind of part sun, part shade. They will have white flowers on them eventually, and then berries, and those are good for birds. So it'll have a chance to get big as well. And then our coral bean, our final one. This plant has some unusual foliage. They're kind of triangle shaped, and this will eventually produce some darkish reddish pods and red flowers, and those are supposed to be great for wildlife as well. So we're trying a couple of new things, a couple of things that we know work well in this area, and slowly but surely we're filling in this front bed beside where the house is and the trees and the sidewalk. So making good progress in our garden. It has been raining a lot, but I just noticed the bird bath is a little bit low, and it looks like it needs to be cleaned out. The mosquitoes have been laying eggs here, so let's do some cleanup. Bird bath is one of the important parts of a garden. Provides water and a place for birds to take baths. You also want to have cover for birds to hide in. You want nectar sources for butterflies and bugs. And you want food sources for birds as well. So that way you have a good variety of habitat that will support all the different kinds of animals that we want in our yard.